testing out Tom's sea legs before we go off walking for the day. Well done, Tom.
And we're across.
So I've got Tom with me today, first person from the army to come up and do some mountains, so we've done 2 today. So I'm going to hand you over to Tom, who's going to tell you a bit about our day's climbing and also, more importantly, what he's brought for lunch.
So it's 1 o'clock, it's lunchtime. We've just done 2 Munros, my first 2 with Jack. We've done Ben Bird and Ben on Glenarn Estate. So as I said, it's 1 o'clock and we've got lunch kindly prepared by my mother, Charlotte. What we have is some sandwiches here, array of beef, ham and beef and mustard, all beef from the farm at home, and freshly baked bread by the mother this morning. Also, we have a few bananas and a few biscuits and some sausages as well, which she cooked this morning to bring up the mother, and also some chocolate brownies, which unfortunately we don't have to show because we've already eaten them at our Lemonses, but we'll have some more when we get back.
Tom ate them both
this afternoon when we get down off the hill. So lunch, and then down the hill, and then some food this evening before we crack on tomorrow for another day of climbing the Munros.
There you go.
So we've just come down off the hill after first day with Tom. He's come up and did 2. Now unfortunately Tom's incurred a bit of an injury, so if we have a little look at his foot, look at that. Now that's what we call the Knightsbridge rot. It's when you spend too much time living and working in London, plodding up and down the King's Road and surrounding areas, not quite used to the hills and the wet weather, so let's hope he's better and fit enough for tomorrow. Fingers crossed. After yesterday's fantastic lunch that Tom brought and we had in the glorious sunshine, today's been miserably wet and cold. Tom's now gone, and I've completely forgotten to mention the pièce de résistance that Tom and his mum made for lunch, which I'm afraid to say it's put them in the top spot for the lunchtime challenge. A whole tray of gooey chocolate brownies just for me, and they're bloody delicious. Well done, the mountains, number 1.
Okay, we're in the Loch Nagar today on the Balmoral Estate, going to do 5 Munros. I've got Tom with me again. Now I've been very fortunate today. I've had an escort from some of the soldiers from the Royal Highland Fusiliers who are up here on the Queen's Guard. So if we come over and have a quick look at what they're up to, they're part of Pony Platoon, which helps out with the stalking on the estate. So guys, just who wants to just tell us quickly, 30 seconds, like what you're doing today, what you do when you're up here on Pony Platoon?
Basically, we are part of Pony Platoon, and we're doing stalking with the stalker. So
you go out on the hill all day. So what, you just come up in the morning, groom the horses, give them a feed, tack them up, and then you're out on the hill all day?
Yeah, basically, that's right.
And then you bring the beast back down on the horses?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Brilliant. Well, thanks again for the lift, guys. Brilliant.
Thanks a lot, lads.
So we'll let these guys get on, and we'll carry on and do our 5 Munros, and hopefully the weather stays like this. See you later on. We're now on the top of Loch Nagar on the Balmoral Estate. The Queen's in residence at the moment, and the Munro Hand has just broken a new record for himself. We have done, thank you to the Pony Platoon, may I add, we've done all 5 Munros in, what was it?
3 hours, 10 minutes.
3 hours, 10 minutes, so not bad for 5 Munros. The weather's absolutely honking though, so we're going to head back down and get some lunch. I'm high up in the Cairngorms tonight. Done 6 today, did about 20 miles, and it's the first day I've carried on my own kit, so sleeping stuff, because I'm camping tonight. And my legs are in absolute agony. I don't know if it was the extra weight or whatever. And typically, the one or the second night I've camped this entire trip, it's a beautiful evening. I'm not far off the summit actually, so I'm pretty high up. And it's there's not a single breath of wind whatsoever. So I'm being absolutely eaten alive by the midges. But I'm just preparing myself a little chicken tikka for dinner. So hopefully that is delicious. And yeah, I've got the same to do tomorrow, so I'll just have to play it by ear, how my leg feels in the morning, and hopefully it's fine. And that'll take me up to the magic 182, so 100 left to go. Have a good night, see you in the morning. It's 6:30 in the morning, it's Yeah, I slept pretty well last night. Well, I didn't actually, but I was warm. The new sleeping bag's good. But as you can hear, the wind is pretty ferocious this morning. It's meant to get stronger throughout the day. I'm just looking at the tent now, it's pretty cloudy. So, yeah, I'll just play it by ear really, but we're gonna get up quite soon and get going to the legs feel. So, I'll touch base with you later on. That is without doubt the hardest route I've done yet. That was 40 miles over 2 days and 10 Munros, including Ben McDouey and the Devil's Point. I was hoping to do 12, but the wind today was so strong, but even without the wind I wouldn't be able to do another 2. My legs are agony, my feet are on fire. So I've got a quick 3-mile cycle back to the van and then maybe go for a quick dip in the river or just get my feet in cold water because they are hot.